alarms going off.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
what were you actually doing?
Right.
So
See, and I don't see why people would want that kind of relationship where there's just no trust. You
Always
can't,
in the back of your mind. Like,
always
are they
thinking,
cheating?
are they cheating? They said they went to work. Did they
At
really
that
go to work?
point, I've told my boyfriend, like, I'd rather be single than be with you and constantly think that you're cheating on me. Like,
yeah.
so yeah, if I get angry, I'm sorry, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean,
I get angry.
Maybe it's just all like circumstantial. Like, if it was Julio, because I know his work environment, I would like. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit more like, I would be willing to try it out. But like for something like Tristan Thompson, I would be like, fuck this.
There's
done.
no point in trying.
I think cheating is insecurity. It's not like
Their own
So-
insecurity.
It's
Yeah,
their own insecurity.
they're trying to make
and
themselves
immature.
feel better.
But
They want the
that
attention.
just sounds like you're defending the cheater at that point.
No.
They cheated because they feel bad about themselves. But then that just means you're not making them feel good. So you're like standing up for them.
Ooh, this
No,
got real
it has
real quick.
Somebody's insecurities with themselves has nothing to do with how
the
the
other
other
person
person is treating them. I mean, you could be treated the best way and
You're still an
you're
asshole.
still gonna want somebody else to want you. Like, I think it's just human nature to just naturally want. I mean, to be wanted.
So if he
but then,
feels
like, there's
insecure
crossing the line
and you're with him,
cheating,
then you make him feel like he's wanted and he has no reason to go seek that.
But what if that's like more of a deep-rooted issue that like occurred from childhood and like you do
previous
everything
relationships.
Yeah, or like you do everything in your power to make that person feel like secure about themselves. Like let's just say like every morning you wake up and you tell them like how attractive they are, like the things that they do to you personally, and but then at the end they're still kind of like in their head like that's still not enough, or like they want validation from other people.
One person is
Or
enough.
they don't feel good about themselves, and they're like, I don't think I'm like any of this. I think I'm an actual like bad person,
And
so
then
I
they
don't
act
deserve
on
this good
those.
stuff.
Right.
But I don't see that as a reason to go seek something
If
else.
there's no good reason. There's no good
There's-
reason.
yeah, there's
no
not.
reason at all to go cheat, but there's like things
Reasons.
that like
In their
I
head,
understand
like
why.
they find ways to justify it because I don't know about anyone else, but like I've been on the other side of the spectrum where I was the cheater and like I didn't feel validated. Okay, I was in high school. Okay, don't judge me.
No judging going on here.
But like I didn't feel like my own securities. I had like super low self-esteem, and like just because this one person was telling me that like, oh, you're so pretty and stuff, I'm like in my head I'm like, you have to tell me that, like you're the one dating me.
Of course,
No,
you
that's-
think I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Like, that means nothing to me at this point. You just still want more validation.
Yeah, because like I got bullied growing up, so like I always got called ugly and like a bunch of other stuff. So like to me it was like, well, just because this one person is, it's like my mom telling me like, oh, you're so beautiful. Well, duh, you're my mom. Like you have to tell me. You can't sit there and tell me
That's
like
from parents.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I kind of took it the other way too. Like I got so comfortable with that person that like them telling me that wasn't good enough anymore. So it was kind of like, well, like just because you're saying it, I feel like you have to tell me it. So I want to hear it from someone else, like just to make sure that that's the way I'm being
I just want to
perceived.
double check.
Yeah, exactly. Which I mean, it sounds awful, and like obviously
It does.
now that
Now
I'm
it sounds like you
older-
guys are defending cheaters, which
No,
just sounds...
Right.
This took a complete
There's never
turn.
ever a good reason to cheat.
Don't use any of these as excuses.
I don't think there's a good reason. We're just trying to like understand
like a reasoning behind it and like why they do the things that they do. Like I'm sure if or when like Chloe asked Tristan like why did you do it, he's like I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, I was just in the moment. I don't know like what else to tell you. Like Jordan was saying, oh well I was drunk. Well okay, like everyone gets drunk. Like
Right.
But you still know what you're doing.
yeah, but you don't go
Right.
around and start
I will
cheating.
defend that part because you do not know what you're doing when you are really close to
Blacked
blacking
out.
out.
Yeah, but
I
I've
get
been
that.
there multiple times.
Me
I
and
know.
Julio were
Yeah,
talking
you
about
Julio.
the other night, and he's like, I don't care what anyone says, like whether you're blackout drunk, like he's like, you're blackout drunk when you wake up the next morning and you can't remember what happened. He's like, but in that moment, he's
You
like,
know
I'm
what
pretty
you're
sure
Mm,
you can
coming
like.
from someone that's blacked out 3 times, drunk, where you can actually remember everything, to the point where you black out, you can't recall any of that.
So that's what.
So there is.
So how would she remember she was blacked out drunk then? If she's saying she's blacked out drunk, I doubt she
well, I mean,
was.
if
If
Doesn't
anything,
it come back?
it's her hour, however long it takes you to black
time-
out, it's gone. That memory's gone.
One time I did
So-
black out, but I dreamt everything that happened. Like it
Like,
was
you had
it was
But-
almost a
dream, but you were, like,
nightmare.
remembering.
Yeah,
But it
I was,
depends on
like it
the
felt like
person,
a
so,
dream
like-
to me when I woke up, but then I was like, nah, that really happened.
Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of, like, side with what Alex was saying, because even when me and Julio were, like, having this conversation, I try to explain to him, like, how when everything was happening, like, I don't remember it, like, at all. Like, everything that my friends told back to me, that, like, I couldn't remember, and I actually, like, woke up the next morning, like, at my house, and I was originally at my friend's house, and I had to call them and be like, hey, what happened? And they told me everything that happened. I was like, that does not sound like me at all. So, like, I mean, I can get that, but for Jordan to say, like, well, I was so blacked out drunk, and I only made out with him. Like,
yeah. And,
you
Yeah, no,
only
you-
made
Yeah.
out with him,
and then she didn't leave
blacked out
his
drunk?
house like what, at 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like, that story does not add up at all.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and she's gonna be in Jada Pickett's Facebook show to tell her story. I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard, so
I guess it's worth
Khloe
it.
Kardashian, if you want to hire me to do your modeling, I won't sleep with your baby daddy.
She said, I won't turn you down.
For guys,
For guys.
Why do you cheat? I'm just
No, I know.
kidding.
like,
That
have you
escalated.
even like ever considered or thought about it like once? Like, what if I like cheat? What if I just text this person?
Like, do you think
So-
about the consequences?
Do you?
No.
yeah,
You do? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to text someone.
Else.
Just like, yeah,
Yeah.
text
Like,
someone else.
other than-
Right.
Just be, but I don't think I'd ever go through with anything because I'm married and I'm happy with who I'm married with. I don't need someone else.
I mean, it,
Once you're married, or once you live together, you don't have to be married. Once you live together, it probably changes because you have someone there every morning,
that's true.
every night.
Oh.
It's like you go home to someone.
I heard a thing that some men like to cheat when they're married because it makes it more exciting.
yeah, because they have the thrill of getting caught.
Yeah,
Plus,
like-
for
Well, that's
me
some
and like
people.
for me and Julian, the first time we moved in together, we were at his. I moved in with him at his parents' house, and like everything was really good for a really long time. And then we got our own apartment out in Oxnard, and it was awful. Like, we fought all the time. And even he said was like, that was like the worst like 6 months of our entire life. Like, we couldn't even finish out, like, there was multiple problems like with the apartment, like in the management itself. But we were like, if we were gonna, we both agreed that if we were both gonna stay in that apartment together, like, it was not gonna work out. Just because of like, it was just like financial stress and like,
Yeah.
I don't know, getting on each other's
Isn't
nerves
he
all the
loaded?
time. Yeah, that's it.
Financial
That's a
stress.
whole nother issue.
Coming from a rich person, that sounds terrible.
But like we like I don't know, he had his certain lifestyle that he was so used to like before I came along. Like he was so used to saving an X amount of money like every month
He's
from
a
every pay.
minimalist.
Yeah, he's super minimalist. So,
opposite.
but then we moved back, and then like I moved back with my mom, and he moved back with his parents, and like we were fine. And then now that we had the house, like now that we have the house, and I think like he got like a more pay raise, and like we figured out more of our financial stuff like together. It's been like way better.
I think that's what it is, though. Communication and then figuring out
Yeah.
everything together. Because you can't just be like, okay, we're going to get a place together, and then everything is just going to happen magically. That doesn't really happen.
Yeah.
That never, ever happens. You have to, like, have everything planned out. Like, start looking for places, figure out, oh, how much do you make, can you put it together? Yeah. Does not work? Well, then maybe that's not time. Maybe you got to wait till you get a better opportunity.
Yeah.
So it's all about communicating. Like,
Relationships are literally communication.
yeah.
It's all like communication
Yeah, that's
and
the
trust.
only, like, the only thing that would help in every situation. Communication.
Yeah. So, like, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to get a place with my girl. But, like, the thing is, like, I'm the only one working full-time. She
With
has
Julia?
Julia, sure. And she has two part-time jobs, so it's, like, hard. Like, right now, my living situation isn't that great. Because I share a room,
Jays, too.
but with my own sister. So that, like, sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't have my own privacy.
Yeah.
So, and, like, I was like, oh, well, I want to get a place with her. But it's hard because, like, I'm the only one working full-time. I'm the one I make a little more than her. But, like, for her, like, she has to work 2 jobs just to make
Just
maybe
to
this.
make what you
ju-
need.
Yeah.
Where she
Well,
does
she
it.
works at a theater and she works at watching kids, like,
Watching kids, got it.
Yeah.
So like a stalker.
So she's a pedophile.
So she's in the van giving out candy, is what you're telling me?
She's asking children to help her look for her dog.
Right, exactly.
You guys ate all my.
Okay, so end result of cheating.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
We are now about to change the subject.
So, like,
Yeah,
I
no.
vote try to make it work.
Yeah,
I'm
against it. Once that trust is gone, that trust will never be there again, and there's really no point of trying to make that trust work or rebuild that trust. It's like building a wall. Once that wall comes down, you could piece it back together, but it's gonna.
Whoa! Is this a
keep coming
political
down.
like a
base?
Trump wall or like
Oh my
a regular
god!
wall?
My bad. I shouldn't have used wall.
Yeah.
I don't know what else stands though. A structure. There you go.
Structure, yeah.
Yeah. Once you take down that structure, you try to
Well-
rebuild it with all the same pieces. It's not going to be the same.
And you don't have the
Eventually,
money.
it will crumble and fall apart again.
So you're saying that once a cheater,
Always a cheater.
always a Humpty Dumpty, because he falls and breaks every
I
time.
guess. If you want to make it put it in that perspective.
We're kid friendly. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I didn't realize this. My bad.
Really,
No,
after
we've
we
been
cursed,
dropping
yeah.
F-bombs quite a few times.
I was like, I don't think it's been kid friendly.
So you'd stick with them. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Rosa,
I would not.
reason?
Well, it mostly depends on the situation, but
Yeah,
I don't
so
want them to
that's
ever
it.
think that it would be okay to cheat on me again.
So you just give them a little stab here or there.
Wow, psycho much.
Or you just slap them in the face when they're
Just a little
sleeping.
snip. Just a little snip,
Yeah.
snip, and
You
you're
know who
good.
I'm talking about.
Wink, wink.
You just snip and be like, try cheating now. So what was your reason
My
for
reason to
Yeah.
staying was I think it just all depends on like the person that you're with. Like if you just started dating someone and you're already kind of like feeling like in your stomach like maybe this isn't the person, you probably shouldn't stay. But like for someone like in my situation where me and Julio have been like I don't know, I think because we've built like such a life already and like have all these memories and like had all this previous amount of trust and stuff, like I would feel inclined to try to make it work just for the sake of like who we were and like who we were planning on being, I guess.
Okay. Nelson, would you stay or go? And your reason?
Probably give it a try. Cause like let's say you've been in a relationship for like a while.
Lots of years.
Yeah, like lots of years. Then you can give it a try. But if you're like fresh out in the relationship, then like, yeah, fuck it, I'm out. Like I'll still probably give it a try because within that year you can still learn a lot about the person.
Okay.
It's not like, oh, I don't know that much about you within a year. You've been with the person. You've gone out on dates. You went out to dinner. You went out to like special events. Let's
Dang, you're
say
nice.
sports. I don't know if they like sports or anything. I did actually.
Okay, so you'd stay with them, and your reason is because you guys have that trust
Yeah.
built already. Okay.
Yeah.
At the end here,
But we need to
Maybe.
say our finishing goodbyes.
our finishing statements.
Statements.
I
Well,
think
I feel like that was
I'm
our
not
finishing
guilty.
statement.
yeah, we gave our little
I'm
end results,
not
like
guilty.
our last final opinions / decisions.
We have another good topic. R. Kelly sex slave shit.
Oh, God.
That's-
Start
What's that?
Just put him in
That
jail.
sounds amazing topic. Not
R.
gonna
Kelly?
lie.
Just
Yeah.
put him in prison and have
you
it
not
be
know
done
anything
and
about
over
R. Kelly?
with.
Next time.
On Dark Reality.